gently pull them around there, and they'll figure it out. Now, we'll try to get her to back up again. Gonna put pressure pulling her head down. Gonna ask her to move her feet. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. She tried it, she didn't do much. Okay, this time we're gonna escalate. If she doesn't move her feet, I'm gonna bump on that halter just a little bit. I'm not gonna give her a lot of pressure. Okay, light pressure. Ask her to move her feet. Okay, bump. There she goes, 2 steps. Now, she put her ears back. She's mad at me. She did not like that. She says, I'm going to get you. No, you aren't. Move your feet. Okay, she still got her ears back. She's still mad at me. Move your feet. Okay, we'll have her turn another circle. She still got her ears back, but did you see her put her head down? When I came to pet her, she lowered her head. That's a little bit of a submission move on her part. So little by little, she's saying, okay, you're the boss. It's nothing to brag about, but it's happening. Now, she's real stiff in the neck, something that you'll work towards eventually. You're not going to do it initially. This is a little more advanced. But you'll work towards pulling that head around as if you were sitting on the back of the horse. You'll ask her to come around here and give you her head just like that. Okay, I'm going to pull her around as far as she'll go. Now I'm going to wait there. I don't know if you can see that, but she moved about 1/4 of an inch past where I stopped pulling. So what she did is she gave to the pressure, and that's the key to the training. We're going to do it again. We're going to ask her to give to the pressure. Watch her closely. We don't want her feet to move. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. There was her give. She went ahead and gave just a little bit. Now, she's standing here chewing. She's thinking. She says, I can do that. That was 2 times, or 3. Yeah, it was 3 times. We're going to try it again. I bet you she'll be quick to give this time. Okay, there it is. Nope, she's going to move her feet. And there's her give. So she's already got it figured out. She's not at all soft and supple. She's fighting me every step of the way. But that's because of some of the history that she's had. She just doesn't trust me. And these horses are quick to pick up their feet. They're quick to learn to pick up their feet on cue. Start off from the very beginning. I do. They get the rope wrap. Ask them to lift that foot. Lift that foot. Lift your foot. Give me that foot. Okay. See, initially they do it out of nervousness. That scared her to death. But what'll happen in time, I've got one that boy, I walk to any of his 4 feet and ask for his foot, and he lifts it completely off the ground. So take advantage of that training opportunity at the very get-go. The first time you've got them in there, every time, take advantage of that. Lacey, give me your foot. Give me your foot. Looky there. Okay? She hung the rope, so I'm going to step on the rope this time. I'm going to say, Lacey, give me your foot. Give me your foot, girl. Now, you saw how much it toned down from the panic to what it is now. And see, she's coming into a whole different mindset right now. She's coming into a whole different frame of mind. She's lowering her head. She's relaxing. Okay, we're going to ask her to lower her head. Ask her to drop it. She dropped it 1/4 of an inch. We'll ask her again. Okay, she gave with her foot. We're going to ask her again. There. If you really trust the horse, if it's not one that you're scared of, if you really trust the horse, watch them. When they get this eye, when they get in this frame of mind, you can see she's relaxed. Come around here, come around front, and ask them to lower their head. You do it by pulling on the lead rope. That's putting pressure above on the pole behind their ears. As soon as she drops that head, the least little bit, I'm going to release the pressure. There's something about you coming down to this level that really helps in getting a horse to lower their head. And I've been told, I'm not a scientist, but I've been told that when a horse lowers their head to graze, that their brain actually releases chemicals that helps them to relax. Because a horse is a prey animal, they're always looking out for attack by that bear, lion, wolf. There, she gave, so I released.
That's not behind her ears, it's down on her neck.
Yeah, we're going to move this up to where it's putting the pressure in the right spot. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to ask her. Anyway, I've been told that when a horse lowers its head to graze, the brain actually releases chemicals that causes the horse to relax. By relaxing, it allows them to graze and get their fill instead of being so nervous and so fidgety that they can't even get their nutrition. So, if you can teach a horse to lower its head, the horse doesn't have an option when its head is down but to release chemicals to help them relax. Come on, Lacey. But see, sometimes it's just like this. Sometimes you have to hang and hang and hang. Outlast that horse, because if you release before the horse drops their head, then you've taught them that pushing against pressure is the right answer. We're going to teach her that giving the pressure is the right answer. So she's going to force the issue here. As soon as she does, we'll move to another technique. Come on, Lacey. Come on, baby. Okay, here's something that you can sometimes do. You emulate the horse's sigh. Take a deep breath, release the air, let your shoulders down, let your whole body down. There. She did it on her own before I did it. But what you do is you emulate a horse's sigh. I'll show you how to do it. Pull down. She's not far enough along yet. When you get a horse far enough along, you do that and they will do it with you. They'll actually do it with you. They'll relax and they'll let down. I wish I hadn't put pressure on this thing again, but we'll get her to give. That's a technique that you don't want to overuse. If you use that over and over and over, it soon becomes meaningless for the horse. There, she gave. Okay. Now we'll praise her, and I'll show you another technique for getting them to